Hello, I'm Jeremy, and welcome back to Jeremy U's Music Reviews. I listen to music, and you hear my thoughts. Even though I'm not that big of a 21 Pilots fan, I was really excited for Scaled and Icy. I loved the first three singles, Shyaway, Choker, and Saturday, and was curious about how the rest of the album would play out. So what are my thoughts? Well, you're about to find out. This is Scaled and Icy by 21 Pilots. This cover is really cool. Just an image of the turquoise dragon against a pink background on the album's logo. A simplistic and creative album cover that grabs the audience's attention and lets them want to know more. Good stuff.
I can feel my saturation leaving me slowly. Broke the news on mom's vacation. Oh, but you know me, low key.
And right away, the album starts out amazingly with the opener, Good Day. I love this song. The production is fun and breezy. Tyler sounds fantastic. The lyrics are decent and contrast with the fun and poppy production. And the song kind of feels like an opening number in a musical, which makes me love this song even more, as I love musicals and musical-inspired songs. Good Day is just an enjoyably fun song that always puts a smile on my face and does a great job of showing what the album will be like. A definite album highlight.
I know it's over. I was born a choker. Nobody's coming for me.
I really love Choker. I get how it doesn't click for certain people, but I think it's phenomenal. The production is not only really catchy, but also really unique and cool. It kind of reminds me of Joe by AJR. It has the same kind of scat-like beatboxing vibe. Also, Tyler sounds really good. His voice is very soft and trance-like, fitting the ominous and catchy vibe of the song. I also love the percussion. It's really fun and enjoyably catchy. But easily the best part of Choker is the lyrics. These lyrics are so cool and interesting. I love how they address the struggles of being yourself in an incredibly creative and interesting way. And that rap verse at the end is absolutely fantastic. It's very cool, relaxing, interesting, poignant, and a good way to end the song. So yeah, I get why certain people wouldn't connect with Choker and see it as one of SAI's more subpar offerings, but I think Choker is a really cool and interesting song that I love returning to.
Don't you shy away. Manifest the ceiling when you shy away. Searching for that feeling just like an I love you. It isn't words like a song hero. It's never heard.
Shy Away was the first single to be released for Scaled and Icy. And while it's not the best song from the album, it's still really good and was a great introduction to Scaled and Icy. Starting off, the production is really cool. While Choker's production is more relaxing and mellow, Shy Away's production is more energetic and dynamic. It's really infectious and fun. Also, Tyler sounds really good and works beautifully off of the production, and the lyrics are really cool and creative. I've seen some people call this song bland and forgettable, and while I love Shy Away, it's definitely not amazing when compared to some of the other 80s pastiches I've heard. But overall, Shy Away is just a very fun, enjoyably awesome retro throwback that did a good job introducing us to an alright album. Great job, Tyler and Josh.
Up and down, they're nodding. Heads are moving up and down. You got it. Everybody's
The Outside is a really cool song. It reminds me of Resonance by Home, a really funky and vibing instrumental song you've probably heard before. The production has a similar kind of vibe, except while Resonance is more trance-like, The Outside is more poppy and energetic, similar to Shy Away. And like Shy Away, The Outside is fantastic in its execution. It's incredibly catchy, Tyler sounds great, the lyrics are cool, and the song has an infectious, factory style vibe similar to something like 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton or a song by the B-52s. While it isn't amazing, The Outside is a very fun, enjoyably funky song that I recommend checking out. So far so good, T.O.P.
But on Saturday, we paint the town. Lose my sense of time or two.
Saturday is a bop, plain and simple. The production is insanely catchy and toe-tapping. Tyler's vocals are beautifully smooth, the lyrics are fun, and the song is just such a fun and enjoyably awesome 80s bop. A lot of people criticize Saturday for sounding more like a commercial song than a 21 Pilots song. So, not every 21 Pilots song is going to be stressed out. Sometimes Tyler and Josh just want to make a fun bop. And in my opinion, that's exactly what Saturday is. It's an incredibly catchy and fun song that always gets my toe tapping and puts a smile on my face. A definite album highlight.
They're trying hard to weaponize you and I would never take it. They're asking for a second try. You and I.
Never Take It is really cool. It has a very unique and enjoyable vibe, really catchy production, cool lyrics, good vocals from Tyler, fun clapping, and an all-around enjoyable sound. Never Take It reminds me of Machine by Imagine Dragons, except a little more perfected. It's more streamlined, catchy, bouncy, and fun. Never Take It is just a really fun, enjoyably quirky and catchy song. Definitely not the best song on Scaled and Icy, but still a really good listen.
Get out of our way. We're moving sideways. Welcome to Mulberry Street. Yeah.
Mulberry Street is absolutely fantastic. The production feels very Elton John-esque, having the same kind of instrumentation and poppy vibe. It especially reminds me of Crocodile Rock, which is one of Elton's best songs in my opinion. So yeah, the production is awesome, but what about the vocals? Well, like the previous 6 songs, Tyler sounds great. His unique voice works beautifully off the fantastic production. And the lyrics? Really cool. I love how fun and enjoyably quirky they are. And the bridge near the end is phenomenal. It's so smooth and calming. Mulberry Street is just an enjoyably awesome, bouncy vibe that's an absolute album highlight. Great job, T.O.P.
You are formidable to me. 'Cause you seem to know it where you wanna go. Yeah, 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 I'll follow you. But you should know.
Formidable is a really cool and fun bop. The production is really relaxing and fun. The vocals from Tyler are really good. The lyrics are good, and the entire song is just a really fun and enjoyably bouncy vibe. Formidable feels like something from the 1960s. It has the same kind of vintage quality that certain 1960s songs have, which makes Formidable even more enjoyable. Formidable is just an incredibly fun, relaxing, and jammin' vibe that I love listening to. If you're a fan of some of the more poppy stuff from the Beatles, check out Formidable. Not the best song on Scaled and Icy, but still really good.
You should bounce, 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 man. Come to the house, man. I'll let my old lady know. You'll be in and out, 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 man. Float you a couple bands, then you head to Mexico. Yeah, I told.
Bounce Man is my second favorite SAI song behind Choker. I've seen a lot of people hate this one, and I get why, but it's so much fun. The production is so enjoyably bouncy and awesome. I've seen some people compare Bounce Man to AJR, and I definitely see why. Bounce Man is the same kind of relaxing, casual bounciness that's in songs like Wow, I'm Not Crazy, Adventurers Out There, Bud Like You, and The Trick. It's so enjoyably fun and boppin', especially the intro where the first lines echo in. So cool. Tyler also sounds phenomenal. His voice is so bouncy and fun, beautifully complementing the incredible production. And the lyrics? I love them. They're so adorably fun and quirky. I get people hating them, but I think these lyrics are cool and fun. Bounce Man is just a phenomenal song that I've always puts a grin on my face. And while I'm sure a ton of people will disagree with my love of this song, I still love Bounce Man. An absolute album highlight that I love returning to. Yeah, sorry, this one didn't click with me. No Chances isn't terrible, and I definitely see it clicking with certain people, but I just couldn't get into it. The deep vocals are really annoying, the production is really Tyler is fine but nothing special, and the entire song is just incredibly muddled. I have no idea what No Chances is going for in terms of a tone. It tries to go for a bunch of different tones, not really nailing any of them, and as such, the song is a messy cluster. I will admit that there are some decent ideas like the runaway part and the bit at the end, but the entire song is just a messy hodgepodge that I honestly just can't connect to. I'm glad other people like No Chances, but I honestly just can't get into it. No Chances is right. And so we end Scaled and Icy with the closing track, Redecorate. Does it end the album on a high note, or is it a messy end to a good run? The latter. I know a lot of people will disagree with me on this, as Redecorate seems to be one of the most beloved songs on Scaled and Icy, but I just really don't like it. The production is really dull and annoying, Tyler sounds really bad, and the lyrics are just really not good. Redecorate tries to go for a lyrical vibe, but it doesn't have enough rhythm to pull it off. Songs like Godzilla, Dentures, and Astronaut in the Ocean have a fun, bouncy rhythm which helps support the lyrical structure those songs are going for. But Redecorate feels more dull and plodding. There's no momentum, no melody, and as such, the entire song just feels like a dull chore to sit through. I will admit that, like with No Chances, there are some things I like the intro is pretty relaxing, there's little bits of cowbells, and some alright instrumental breaks, but on the whole, Redecorate is a really bad song. Easily the worst song on Scaled and Icy, and a terrible way to end an otherwise decent album. While Ride got me to notice 21 Pilots, Scaled and Icy made me a T.O.P. fan. This album is absolutely phenomenal, and everything that I wanted it to be. Just about every song is a really cool and enjoyably awesome retro banger. And while I didn't really love No Chances and Redecorate, both had interesting ideas that I've seen done better in other songs. I can understand Scaled and Icy being a disappointment for devout 21 Pilots fans, as it's a lot more poppy than some of T.O.P.'s older stuff, but for me, Scaled and Icy is enjoyable as a collection of enjoyably catchy and quirky retro homages, and makes me want to check out some of T.O.P.'s older stuff. I don't know if the 21 Pilots fan in you will like this album, but if you like retro songs, I think you'll enjoy Scaled and Icy. Check it out and form your own opinion. And that's it. Comment below your thoughts on Scaled and Icy, and tune in next time for when I review Dayglow's Harmony House. But until then, this is Jeremy, signing off.